Okay, today we're going to be opening the Spider Farmer indoor plant stand 6-tier with glow light 220 watt. We're super excited! Yay! So we got the Spider Farmer 6-tier plant stand. It's put together. It's solid construction. It's on caster wheels. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty much what you would get from like Home Depot or Walmart or something like that, but it's nice that it's black and it's like sturdy construction and it's got these little lips to kind of like hold the different tiers, whatever you're gonna keep on the shelves, like on the shelf. And it's solid and it's like a nice baked kind of like paint material. So it's definitely cool. And just to kind of tell you how I put it together, the spacing for the top rack, because I'm probably going to do more micro propagation up on this rack, is 17 of these spaces. And then every other one is 9 between these spaces. This one is actually 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So these are 9, 12, 9, 9, 9, and then obviously this is the 17 one. But it's just kind of like how we're gonna do seeds and like micro propagation and different plants we're gonna grow. So this is the next step. If you guys have questions about anything on this step, it's pretty easy to do. The instructions aren't great, but it just is like plug and play. Just about how these kind of clip on. So it's really easy. It's just top, and you just aim for these kind of like where the circle part of the long rod is here, and then just make sure both are on top, and then you just put the shelves over the top of that. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to let you know that portion of the setup here. And also we get to the next portion when we're talking about the light and hanging the lights. So they make this very easy clip. These lights are very light, so nothing crazy to kind of put these on here. But you put the zip tie in first, and just make sure it's like connecting, so when it surrounds the shelving, that it will come together the proper way. And then these just kind of clip onto here, super easy. And then it just clips right onto here. And you just kind of line it up and make sure everything looks equal and zip tie 'em on. And I would just try to make it look neat so it's nice at the end. So we just finished putting the lights on and it went pretty well. Everything's evenly spaced, looks clean. I will say with the lighting, make sure where you're gonna put the brackets at. When I'm saying that is, if you see these brackets here, they hang the lights up, and just make sure you know your spacing you want to do for the lights. And with mine, I end up doing starting at the bottom down here. Yep. And then I kind of daisy chained up. And then I tried to use the daisy chain short on this side, so it looks like really clean here. All the way down it looks clean. I did that. And at the top I just looped it one. But as you can see, everything looks clean. I put a couple extra zip ties to kind of make it look clean all the way through. But yeah, it looks good. And we're done with this part of the mission. But everything's coming together pretty good. I mean, you have to have a little bit of a DIY, skills, but other than just kind of, adjusting a few heights and making sure everything's equal, it's a pretty good setup. So yeah, we're about to turn it on and do the covers and go from there. But everything's going together pretty good. So my wife's been a little tired because she just did my birthday party. And she's been doing everything, and she just worked. But we're gonna do the reveal on the new light stand. It's pretty awesome. Ragnar's here. He's the supervisor. But here it is, and we're gonna turn it on. See what it looks like.
It looks good.
Boom!
Wow.
This is the Spider Farmer 6-tier LED grow stand / light stand. You can see the full spectrum LEDs. They look good. Everything looks clean. Supervisor Ragnar approves. You can see the caster wheels. But try to get a few angles for you guys. But the light stand's cool, and it's exactly what we needed to do micro propagation. Hopefully the little bit of extra light space here will help with the not being too bright for micro propagation and tissue culture. Okay, so we put the first plant tray on, and it's pretty easy to do. It just has these Velcro strips on each one of the corners. I will say you just have to make it just a little bit level, so it looks even in the middle, but it's pretty easy to do. I'll try to walk it through real quick on this one. You just kind of lay it out. I'm trying to put a drain valve towards the front just in case I have any kind of like emergency thing, but you kind of like put it centered in the middle, and then you pull it across like that, and it kind of like pulls that slack, and then you do it in all corners, and then you can see it just pretty much easily like just pops up, and it's a waterproof plant tray. It's got this little drainable valve, kind of like a beach balloon ball that like has that same kind of opening and closing action. But yeah, we're gonna finish putting all these little trays in here. You can kind of see what it looks like at that angle. But this thing's coming together nice. We like it. Another thing that's cool about this grow tent is this particular model, or the one I bought, come with all these little seed trays, and you can do it with like soil or rock wool, like seed starters for like hydroponic sets. But these are pretty cool, and they go together kind of like this. They just have a little tray that goes into them. Spider Farmer, sweet. All their stuff's kind of like a little custom deal, and it goes in there, and it has this own kind of like humidity dome, you know, like lid for it. They kind of go together like that. Really cool. We're gonna put these, I don't know, second level, but do a couple of these for you. These are cool. Kind of keeps it a little bit off the ground. Lid goes in like that. Spider Farmer. And they give you 4 of these, which is cool. You can start doing your own little thing. Do 2 more for you. These are super cool. And now we have these like ready to go for seeds. And it comes with a couple little tools as well. Help you kind of plant the seeds. There's this kind of seeding device, dig a little bit in the soil. These are to adjust the humidity domes. So they actually have some controllable features of the seedling hoods as well. And then you can kind of like mark your own plants with these little stakes it comes with. Another little kind of utility tool. And it's nice stuff, so it's not bad. I just wanted to show these again. These are the Spider Farmer seed trays. It's kind of what it looks like up close. You know, it's really nice. You can adjust the humidity, that little wheel. Comes with these little kind of, you can mark what you have in each tray, which is nice. But, you know, these are good. This is all you need. I've had bigger ones, but see how these go. We're happy about these. There's 4 of them. This is gonna be our seedling tray area. This one's gonna be micropropagation tissue culture. These will probably be like plants, just because we'll have some cool exotic plants we're gonna start, you know, propagating and doing some tissue culture with, and we'll see. Maybe we'll do some down here. We're thinking about doing some microgreens. You can maybe just do some sprouts and different kind of microgreens in the bottom too. But this is cool. Super excited. And here's the full kind of reveal here. Kind of cool that you can kind of wrap it up a little bit. But here's the seedling kind of tray area, full spectrum LEDs, all the way down to the bottom. But we're digging it. It's cool. Go buy one. You can kind of see how it fully closes up here. See, this nice and clean. Look how nice it looks. The seed area. But super cool. Rolls. It's convenient. It's got side pocket. It's got airflow. It's pretty much all you really need in an indoor little grow room. And this is from Spider Farmer. It's a 6-tier plant stand with the 200-watt light setup, daisy chain. Super easy to set up. Me and my wife are gonna start having some fun with it. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is this Spider Farmer. It's a germination and rooting mat. It's 10 inches by 20.75 inches, so 20 3/4 inches. It's a 120 volt power source, and it gives different like days and temperatures of different things that you can grow here. But yeah, it's pretty good surface area, and I'm gonna use it for our seedling tray area, and below it's gonna be like our cool exotic plant area, and then up here is gonna be like where the tissue culture is gonna be, and then hopefully some microgreens at the bottom here. But this just goes in like right under your tray. Kind of like inserts just like that. Super easy. Lays down. Here's the settings for it. You can just see it goes like the set, and then up and down, power on and off, and it's just a plug. And it all tucks in nice here. But yeah, awesome.